sausage and onion pizza watching the vampire stalk Manhattan. What do you expect?
Phil?
5:35. What a wonderful time to start the morning.
Phil, it didn't seem like a nightmare.
What is
I don't know. It seemed real.
You want to know what's real? That's real. Hamburgers up 14%. Senator says, yeah, it was not a bribe.
I was at the amusement park.
When?
In my sleep. And there were fireworks, just like on the 4th of July. And then all of a sudden, there was an explosion. And then a big fire, and the roller coaster was falling. It was horrible.
Okay. Told you. A warm glass of milk and a piece of whole wheat toast. You won't have these weird dreams.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No, you're not crazy. You're 3 months pregnant. You've had a nightmare. It's not that big a thing.
Do you have to go to work today?
Only if we want to eat. Hey, there's this guy in Los Angeles who lives on sunflower seeds and runs around saying "Om" a lot. I think he's running for governor. That's California. In America, we eat real food, and that costs real money. Hey, I got it.
This is a crazy life.
Just until I get my teaching credential. Oh, and then I can drop this job. And you and I can laze around in bed till 7.
Phil, be careful.
Turns a man's radio off. Man doesn't need mask.
10, 20 hours. 110 miles per hour. Hampton Road to Raleigh. Now, would you keep me up to date on that? Thanks.
Well, how is everyone today?
Hey, Tom, there's a hurricane coming.
Huh?
A hurricane coming.
Oh, come on. Don't joke with me, Sam.
Oh, I'm not
Not
joking,
well.
Tom. No, I'm not joking at all. Yeah. Airport weather got a call from the Navy. There's a hurricane building up in the tropics, and you can bet on it, because I feel it in my knee.
Oh, that's terrific. I just put an offer in for parking and cash. We already got the BGs booked, and now your knee is telling me we got a hurricane coming. That's terrific. When does the storm do?
Navy says it's going to hit later today. Storm center might dance around for a week or more.
That's not good. Got the party set for the 4th of July. Today is what, the
28th.
28th. So that storm's got to be out of here no later than the 29th, which is tomorrow. I mean,
Tom, it's a hurricane. It comes when it wants, it goes when it wants. You can't just schedule it like a rock band.
Sure, rock band, real fine. Man plays country soul around here. It's murder one.
what's that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Look, that party's got to go along according to schedule.
So what's the big emergency?
Are you kidding? What do you mean, what's the emergency? It's a big sales promotion. Now, if we don't have the party, 3 months of PR goes right down the drain. We might as well forget Paradise City.
So what do you want me to do? Order a new weather report? There's a storm coming. I gotta close down.
Close down, but make sure we're open by the 4th.
I'll do whatever I have.
You'll do what I tell you to do. Now, it's no longer your park.
You didn't have to tell me that.
Sam, look, I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean it. I really do know what this place means to you. I know your dad built it. But he'd be very proud of you. I mean, the fact that Paradise City is going to be built around this park. His park, your park.
Well, like you said, not anymore.
Sam, 2 years from now, there are going to be houses, condominiums, shops, offices, all built around this place. It's going to be the greatest family community in the entire world. You've got 2.5% of the action. Now, what are you complaining about, huh? Here, take one of these.
What are those?
Look, traffic laws.
You ought to take it easy on what you say. I read someplace it can cause cancer.
Everything causes cancer. Just think, if I get something fatal, think how calm I'll be about it.
Really too much.
Okay, let's do what we have to do, huh? Shutter up the arcades, put the crew on overtime, pray.
Mr. Blood, the fan's for you. I'm a turning.
She's still married.
Well, that never stop.
I love you. I love you.
Okay, Herman, let's go, huh? We got to nail the place down tight, get your crew on it, and make sure it's done before that storm comes.
Sure, Mr. Jackson. Right away, Mr. Jackson. You think it's okay if I can play my radio now, Mr.
We've
Jackson?
been friends for 12 years. Now, how did I suddenly become Mr. Jackson?
Well, maybe it's because I got some consciousness going for me. I mean, like, maybe I don't see Donna Summers coming in here for July the 4th.
Herman, we tried to get Donna Summers. She wasn't available.
Of course she wasn't available. Do you think she'd come to a place where a black man can't even play his own radio?
Come and lock it up tight. Bill, we got a storm coming. Lock it up. Hey, that's real pretty, Jenny.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fool around.
Come on, don't apologize. You're the best little cotton candy spinner I've ever seen. But I'm gonna have to send you home. Hurricane warning.
Park gonna hold up okay?
Yeah, sure hope so. The main thing is to get everybody out of here safely. Now, why don't you go on home and I'll close up for you.
Thank you.
Get home fast,
Yeah,
huh?
bye-bye. Why me?
Because she's your sister.
Do I know it?
Pamela, how is it going to hurt you to get Jenny a date for the beach party?
Mom, who am I going to fix her up with? The Hunchback of Notre Dame? I've tried. It's always a disaster. Jenny's weird.
She's not weird. She's different, that's all.
I know she's different. Name me one person whose whole life is spent making cotton candy at an amusement park.
There, just this once. Can't you do your mother a favor?
All right. Maybe there's somebody who's been in reform school and hasn't seen a girl for 10 years.
Vauxhall is secured to all personnel until further notice, due to rough seas.
Hey, Billy, we saved you a cold hamburger over here, pal. Sorry to get He's gonna die. Come here, sit down. What, first big blow, huh, kid? Hey, only the best thing is to puke your guts out. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Hey, dig this. Adams Club is having a singles mixer Saturday night.
All right, good find. Hey, we'll mix it up.
Hey, here you go. Cheer up, kid. In 2 days, you're going to be sitting in the greatest place in Norfolk. Don't you think he's kind of young for the Adams Club?
So what are you planning on doing, kid?
Oh, I don't know. Thought I'd go by the amusement park and see some of those rides.
Hey, kid, that's kid stuff. Forget about that. Look, you got 5 days liberty coming, right? You want to get yourself all duded up, head for the classiest place in town? Huh? Maybe play a little backgammon? Who knows? Find a little fox? Little fox trot.
Watch section
You know what I mean?
3. Lifeboat crew of the watch to
What are you talking to him about foxes for? Dude don't even know what a fox is.
What do you know? Hey, kid, tell him. You ever been, right, you've been with a woman.
I'm not sure.
How could anybody not be sure?
All right, give the kid a break, will you? Nothing to be ashamed of, kid. Hey, we all been there. All. Kid, I mean, girls today, you kidding? How come you never had any experience?
I don't know. I guess nobody's ever asked me.
skyline's been evacuated. We may ride it out without too much damage.
When will we know?
Anytime. That hurricane's right on top of us.
An hour out in the Atlantic. Virginia Beach is suffering some minor damage. The storm has veered off to the east.
Yeah, what do we got here? The midnight creeper?
Jeff was crying, so I had to tell him and Lauren a story. No, I think I got Goldilocks mixed up with the Seven Dwarfs. But they're both out now.
I think you ought to be out, too. It's past midnight.
Well, I tried telling myself a story, but it didn't work. You sure the park's gonna be okay, Dad?
Oh, it's a tough old park. It's been through more than this and survived. It's like a barroom fighter. You knock it down and it comes back swinging stronger than ever.
You really love that park, don't you?
Yeah, I guess I do. You know, your mother and I first met there. We had some great old times.
Hey, why'd you sell it?
Well, costs were going up. I had to take out a new mortgage at the bank. I couldn't meet the payments. Tom came in and bought up the mortgage. Then he made a deal with this big corporation to take over the park and build Paradise City around.
And I thought Mr. Flood was your best friend.
Oh, he is, honey. He just felt that it was the only way to save the park.
Are you happy, Daddy?
Why shouldn't I be? I happen to have this great kid. Are you happy, Jess?
Well, mostly, Mama sometimes, you know. Hey, look, I know I shouldn't. I know it's been over 4 years. But I still miss her a lot. Hey, I know it's weird.
No. It's not weird. I miss her, too. You know, you never really forget someone you love.
I love you. A lot.
Now, what do you say you get up to bed, huh? Before that milkman comes around? Come on. See you in the morning. Good night, sweetheart.
Dear Sleeping Bee, had to run, school all day. See you tonight. Expect to be welcomed with open arms, etc., etc. Love, P.
Coaster, what's going on? Testing. Testing for what? High blood pressure? The natives are getting restless. They want to go on the ride.
Tom, this coaster's over 50 years old. It's just been through a big headache, a hurricane. And I want to make sure everything is safe, that it's all right.
It's safe. It's terrific. I give you my personal warranty. But let's open it up, huh? I mean, we're in business here. What, are you going to send us up for 10 more years before you let someone ride on it? What's going on?
I just don't want any
Problems. I'll give you problems. 5 days from now, we're going to have the biggest party in the history of Norfolk, Virginia. And Paradise City is picking up the check.
Hey, my main concern is the safety of the park.
This entire project is built around this park. But they don't want problems, particularly problems that don't exist anywhere outside of your head. You got it?
Hey, great speech. Run for president. You got my vote.
Look, all right, I'm a little uptight, but so... How long have we known each other? Oh, don't tell me. That number would depress me. But look, I remember when you were 8 years old, you used to lay awake nights worrying whether your bicycle chain would break. Look at this thing. I mean, it's terrific. It's in great shape. I should be in such good shape. Believe me. Herman! Herman, how is it?
Looks okay to me, Mr. Floyd.
You hear that? Looks good to him. That's your engineer talking. Now, if I thought there was the slightest chance of any danger, I'd close this entire place down. But you know what you're doing? You're making them wonder what's going on. And if they wonder too much, this entire project goes right down the toilet, and you and I go down with it. Well, what do you say?
Okay, I'll let him in.
Oh, relax. Enjoy life. Go buy yourself a hot dog. Charge it to me.
I'll do that.
All right, everyone. The ride's open. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good day.
Hey, what was that? What was that? You missed the target by 10 feet. That target moved. I tell you, that target moved. That cowboy. Oh, wait a minute. That cowboy isn't supposed to move. I've been calling you. That's all right. I saw that. I'll look at that.
What are you doing here?
I forgot to give you your potato chips.
Did you clear across Norfolk to bring me back a potato chip?
Well, what if somebody looked at your lunch and they saw that you didn't have any potato chips? I mean, what kind of wife would send her husband off to school with no potato chips? I just kind of got to missing you.
Oh, I miss you. Hey, would you lighten up? You're going to get us both arrested. That's my exam. Gotta go. Listen, you take care.
And thanks for the chip.
I love you.
You're not quite as cute as you were when I delivered you, but you're just as healthy. Baby's doing fine, too.
What about the other thing?
Nothing unusual there. Fainting, dizziness, 100 other oddball symptoms. It's all par for the course, especially for a first-time mama.
Maybe it has something to do with these nightmares.
Nightmares? Is that what you call it? How does a normal person have a nightmare in the middle of the day when she's wide awake?
She has this foreboding that some kind of disaster.
I can talk for myself.
Child changes. Changes a marriage. You're facing all these unpredictable things. Bringing a child into a world that's going bananas by the minute. What sane person wouldn't have foreboding?
I can understand all that, but what does that have to do with all these things I've been seeing? Like Phil and the park on fire and the people screaming and dying.
What do you think it means?
And I'm going crazy?
Sheila, if that's what it took to be crazy, half my patients would be on a funny farm. human animal is very perverse. Sneaky, even. We're afraid of one thing. We don't like to face that, so we disguise it by creating these phantoms. Bill works in an amusement park. If he worked in a bank, you'd have visions of bank robberies. Does that make any sense?
But I'm still afraid.
Don't be afraid of being afraid. None of what you're going through is unusual. Definitely not going crazy. Come see me in a week. And you make her a nice dinner. I can find my way out.
Okay, thanks, Doctor. Good man. Listen, about dinner, would you like bacon and eggs or eggs and bacon?
Bill, do you want the baby?
Look, I know it's been tough. I haven't been able to spend a lot of time with you because of school and work.
And all the pressure of trying to do everything at once. Now, maybe it's just been too much.
Well, maybe I should have an abortion.
You want one?
No.
Either.
Want my baby.
I know.
I love him.
Her too.
Her too.
I love you. And our baby. In that order. Never make dinner.
Kid, meet Adam. Ain't he great, huh? Come on, I gotta find somebody here. Come on.
Ellie, get him my food, wait.
Where the heck? Hey, Samantha!
Hey, that's the Ellie.
Just the girl I want to see. Hiya, baby. Forget about that. You're too tough for me. Listen, I want you to meet a friend of mine, kid. This is Samantha. Get over here. Sam, this is the kid, Billy Robbins. I've been telling him about this place, that this is the place and you are the lady. Take care of him for me, will you? Okay? Kid, you're on your own. Watch out from Sam. He got some very sneaky moves.
Yeah, Billy boy. Sorry. Nice weather we've been having.
Nice weather? Oh, yeah, it's great. Nothing like a hurricane to brighten things right up, I always say.
What?
I said you're cute. What are you drinking?
Nothing.
Okay, well, what would you like to drink?
Think they got Gatorade?
Gatorade? Oh, I get it. You're a health freak. I can dig that. Personally, I'm not too big on health myself. Makes me kind of sick, you know what I mean? Raw cabbage, eggs, grilled chicken. I'd rather eat something normal. Are you okay?
It's kind of hot in here.
Yeah, it sure is. Would you like to play backgammon?
I'm not really very good at games.
Okay. How about dinner? They've got great crab imperial at CK.
I washed my pants. My wallet was in my pants. Sorry.
You putting me on?
No.
No, I guess you're not. You are too much.
I'm sorry. I'm not really too good.
No, I didn't mean that. I like you. You're different. I'll tell you what. I'll buy us dinner.
Yeah, you don't really have to do
I
that.
want to.
Why?
Because you are just a real sweet doll. And don't think that blush on your face has me fooled either, not for a minute. I happen to know that it's the shy ones who really know how to come true when it counts.
Can I get y'all anything else?
We're okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, come on.
Thank you. Thank you very much for dinner.
Oh, and now we're going to have a cup of coffee and listen to some records. And I promise to get you done on time. Is it?
Sorry about that clam
Oh,
chowder.
that's okay. This old thing's ready for the cleaners anyhow. Come on.
Maybe we want to go to the amusement park. I hear they got a great roller coaster.
Billy, the amusement park is closed. Oh, look, it's no big deal. Come on, cheer up. You know, it's like a baseball player. One day he's got it, next day, well, even Willie Mays didn't hit a home run every time I... Billy. Hey. Lots of guys have problems like you. Lots of guys. It's no disgrace. Billy. You're a real nice guy. Next time, be better.
Hey, Pete, give it to me again. Tell me exactly what happened.
I heard this noise. Now take a look. These the cars were all smashed up together. There's no people in them.
Arm? Find anything?
I can't see nothing wrong in there. Master switch, circuit breakers, everything's fine.
So did all of this. The Phantom in Norfolk?
Well, maybe some kids broke in here and fooled around with the controls.
Oh, come on. Those cars won't go unless someone's sitting in there with their foot on the accelerator. You know that. Pete says there was absolutely no one in there. Look, you better check the rest of those rides, huh, Pete? Thanks.
Tomorrow, first light. I'll bring a crew in, we'll pull the cars out. Maybe we'll find a short or a jammed gear, something.
About that hurricane. Think maybe it could have knocked something out of whack?
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Only the shadow knows. And he ain't talked to this brother for a long time.
know where I can find her?
She's standing right in front of you.
Oh, I didn't recognize you. I mean, you don't look like Pam's sister. No, what I meant was that, I was...
Don't. You don't have to explain. I mean, it was my mom and my sister's idea. Look, now that we've met and we know we're not going to live happily ever after, why don't you just go and tell everybody that, you know, I was working or something?
No, look, it's all right. I'll take you to the beach party. That is, if you want to go.
We'd probably both get sunburned.
Yeah. Well, another time, maybe. Okay?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Williams?
You got it.
I don't believe it. Now, you were just a kid. A kid running my Ferris wheel for blue jeans money.
I am not a kid anymore.
Where you been hiding? What have you been doing?
I ran away from home. I joined the Navy. I'm now a weather officer. I'm stationed at the base here.
The Navy?
Hey, how are your kids? Jesse, Lori, and Jeff.
Growing like onions.
Yeah.
What are you doing here at the park?
My boss ordered me to have some fun, so here I am.
Well, I think I should be your fun guy.
I think so, too.
That's not the way you eat cotton candy.
Forget it.
Now, wait a minute.
Forget it.
Wait, hold on, come on, hold on, wait a second. I'm sorry. Really, I didn't mean to hurt you.
It's all right.
No, really, I'm sorry.
It's okay, don't worry. Happens a lot.
Look, nobody eats cotton candy right the first time around. Honest. I mean, first time I ate it, I looked like I fell into the machine. Really. Want to try again? Okay. Don't leave. Watch. Take a little bit on your lips. I'm sorry. Almost.
Buy you another?
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Sam! Sam! Herman! 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 Cut into the emergency generator, quickly. Let him go.
All part of the show. Just 4 more days to the 4th. It's just part of the show, folks. 4 more days to the greatest party in the world.
There was an overload that tripped the master circuit breaker. No big deal. We cut to the emergency generator. Everything's fine.
Nothing's fine, damn it. That emergency generator is supposed to cut in automatically.
So it didn't. So we put it on manual. What are you yelling about?
I'm yelling because there's something wrong with this whole park, Tom.
Tell me. Suppose you tell me. I mean, what's wrong? Huh? Well, everything is fine here. It's probably some kid horsing around. It happens half a dozen times a year. What makes this year any different, huh?
I don't know. I don't know.
When you find out, let me know. Meantime, I'm taking a trip to New York. Try and keep yourself and everyone here from going wacko, will you?
The park is closing, folks. Come back tomorrow. The park is closing. We open at 10 a.m. tomorrow. The park is closing.
Well, I guess I've been kind of an idiot for quite a while.
Oh, no. I think it's a matter of confidence.
Oh, that's easy for you to say.
No, it's not.
Okay, how do I get confident?
That I don't know. Kind of like applying for a job. You know, they won't give you the job unless you have experience. You can't have experience unless you have the job.
Well, thanks for the grand tour. I needed that.
Going back to ship?
Yeah, I'm on what you might call liberty.
Where are you going to stay tonight?
Well, thought I'd get a room.
Oh, we have this extra room in my house. I mean, it's completely empty. I bet if I asked my mom, I'm sure she'd let you stay there.
I'm all right.
What was a stupid idea? Night.
Jenny! Good night.
Okay, that'll do it.
Well, Sam, have a happy 4th of July.
Are you saying the park is safe?
You sound disappointed.
Oh, no, I just wanted to make sure.
Sam, look, you know I've been in this business for 33 years. I'm known as the toughest safety man in the United States. If I had the slightest doubt, I'd shut this place up from the Ferris wheel to the hot dog stand. Hey, look, you saw that equipment he had. NASA uses that for their space vehicles. I mean, stress analyzers, computers, they all add up to one thing. You got a clean bill of health. This park is solid. Have a happy 4th.
Thanks, Gallagher. Hi, Pete.
Hello.
Yeah, Paula, Sam Jackson. Hope I didn't wait.
Oh, no, don't be silly. I had to get up to answer the phone anyway.
Sorry, look, are you doing anything this morning?
Yeah. I was going to take a cruise on the harbor. The way the Navy works is probably the closest I ever get to the open sea.
I'd like to show you something. I wonder if you could meet me over at the park. You can catch your boat cruise a little later.
Fine, okay. Just give me about an hour to get myself ready, all right?
Oh, that's great. I'll meet you on the beach in front of the Ferris wheel, huh?
Sure. Bye-bye.
See you later. Just some coffee, Jess?
On the table, Dad. Where are you going, Pop?
To the park.
You just came from there.
Well, I gotta go back and talk to somebody.
What's her name?
What makes you think it's her?
You haven't used cologne since last Christmas.
Well, I put a little on to wake me up.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna talk to a weather lady.
Sure, Pop.
About the weather.
Have a good time.
Eat your waffles.
Does Dad have a girlfriend? If he does, I hope he marries her. Why? Sick of frozen waffles.
Is you all right?
What? Oh, I'm fine.
You sure you want some help?
No.
Hi. I wanted to show you something. Yeah, you look great. There was a sandcastle here yesterday. Remember we saw it when we were walking on the beach before the power went off?
Mm-hmm. Big, beautiful thing. Fancy walls, palace.
It's gone.
Tide must have washed it away.
No. If the tide had come up that high, it would have washed away these others, too.
Somebody knocked it down?
Well, there'd have been traces of that.
Saying, why is this important?
Well, I'm not sure that it is important. But ever since this hurricane, I've had a funny feeling. And then suddenly all those strange things started happening. Right in the middle of the night, the bumper cars went off all by themselves. Then the power went off yesterday, and now the sandcastle disappears.
You know there's something strange about the way that whole hurricane acted. I mean, the whole pattern of it was strange. The way it just came rushing up out of nowhere, then just vanished. The question is, what does that all have to do with the disappearing sandcastle?
I don't know. Everything that's been happening around here is kind of crazy. Maybe my partner's right.
Yeah, what does he say?
Well, he says I'm a professional worrier. That I'd have an anxiety attack if I didn't have something to worry about. He's probably right, you know. I watched the 11 o'clock news, and I stay up half the night worrying about the political situation in Belgium. If the world were in real good shape, I would probably be uptight about the Washington Redskins.
Sam, that is a very peculiar scene.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. Where are you going to be tomorrow morning around 8?
Probably at home, having breakfast. What?
Have an idea. I'll call you.
Bye.
I'm sorry. Oh, bye. Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I got something for you.
You bought me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you.
Big.
No.
Let me take it back.
No. No. Mine. Oh, I had it on there.
She told me one size fits all.
Well, I bet it is. It's a whip. How's that? I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, you're probably, pretty busy.
Oh, I'm not busy. I mean, are you busy?
I had a date with an admiral, but...
Then break it. I could get Terry to cover for me.
All right.
Okay?
Okay. All right.
Hey, maybe this isn't such a good idea after all. I mean,
Hey, listen, if you're gonna chicken out, you can go home, okay?
Hey, come on, stay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Wait till we get on, then you hit her, okay?
Yeah, I got it.
Come on. Hold on to our side. Just that.
Wait, no, wait, come on. Hey, somebody's coming. Come on, get the hell out of here. Come on, get out.
kids.
Jenny! Jenny! Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm late.
No, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, fine.
Look, I thought you meant I went to the movie theater, you know? I thought you said Monster Fest, Harbor Fest.
No problem. I wasn't here very
A lot
long.
of boats
Look
here,
at
a
the
lot
boat. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. Yeah. So are you.
Billy! Hey, Billy! Hey, Billy! Hey, where you been, buddy? We ain't heard from you in 2 days.
Tommy, can't you see where the kid's been? Looks like it's scored real big, huh?
Well, it's not like that at all, really.
Didn't I tell you this kid could take care of himself?
Yeah. Jenny, these are my buddies, and they're from the ship.
A real Navy man now, huh, Billy?
Well,
Looks
like he did his duty all right. Sailors are all the same, right, honey?
Oh, I don't know. Nice meeting you all.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, hey, look, Billy, so, listen, I guess we,
Yeah.
won't be seeing you back on the ship, tonight, huh?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got a real sailor here.
Well, I guess you don't need us, do you, Billy?
No, sir. Wait a second. Now, Jenny, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
I'm really
No,
sorry.
I'm not mad, you know. It happens. You gotta talk about girls sometime.
Well, I mean, I don't like the way they're talking, you know. I mean,
Well, don't you get lonely? I mean, for women?
well, I never had a girlfriend.
Really?
No. Well, not a girlfriend the way they're talking. They think I'm some sort of Casanova or something.
Is that why you asked me out? I mean, why? Why did you ask me out? I'm not easy. I mean, I'm not. I'm not beautiful. Don't tell me I'm beautiful. Why?
Because you're nice to me.
Oh, geez. So are you.
Look, I'm not too experienced, you know, with the opposite, sex.
Oh, me neither.
Well,
What?
want to get a clam? You hungry?
Oh, I'm starved. I love a clam.
Let's get a clam.
Let's get a clam.
Hello.
Sam, it's Paula.
Hi.
Listen, there's a chance you're not so crazy.
What'd you find out?
Well, I don't know. Something funny's going on. I'm out in the bay right now. I've been checking the tide and current measurements for the last 24 hours. There's a very weird subsurface current running along the shoreline. I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
What are you doing later this afternoon?
Well, I don't know. I was just going to get some takeout ribs and watch the Orioles game on TV.
How about an outdoor barbecue with a bunch of noisy kids for company?
Got a deal.
See you later.
Was that your girlfriend?
Oh, she's not my girlfriend. She happens to be a U.S. Navy weather officer.
Sure, Pop.
She's coming here to talk about the weather.
Right.
It's business.
Got it, Pop. Business.
Our work here is learning about the mysteries of man's mind. A lot of people have experiences like yours. If they're nice experiences, they call them hunches. If they're scary, premonitions.
What if they come true? I mean, what if I really can see the future?
Well, Sheila, the future isn't fixed. We have the power to change it. Now, if you want us to test you for precognition, fine. But remember, it's just one test. A single test doesn't prove that you have psychic powers.
You see, I don't want to have psychic powers. It's very important to me that you tell me that I cannot see the future. You understand? I want to take the test.
Okay. This test is for precognition, the ability to predict events before they happen. Now, you're the subject, the tester's in the next room. The computer will select 5 pictures at random that'll appear simultaneously on your screen and on the tester's screen. It'll take as much time as you want to think what picture the tester's going to select. If you think she's going to select this button, it's this button. Now, as soon as you've made your selection, the light goes on in the tester's room and she'll select something. If you guess what she picks, the computer marks you right.
Now, if I guess what picture she's going to pick, does that mean I have precognition?
Now, don't jump to conclusions. The average person would get about 5 correct out of 25. 9 or more correct responses is interesting. 15 out of 25 becomes, well, that becomes very interesting.
Has that ever happened?
Twice in the 5 years I've worked here. We had 2 people who scored between 15 and 20 over a series of tests. Still want to go through with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to work.
Down there and tell them to shut down the park because my wife got 16 out of 25 questions right on some test? They'll haul us both off in the butterfly wagon.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. I can't even think straight anymore. But I do know that I don't want you going down to the park.
Sheila, I have to go to the park. They're having a mammoth party down there on the 4th of July. That's only 1 day away.
Still, these things that I'm seeing or feeling, or whatever you think it is, it's all happening on the 4th of July. I know it. Now, maybe you're right. Maybe you do have a temporarily loony wife. But I'm scared. And I'm carrying our baby, and you can do this one thing for me this one time.
Okay. Tell him I can't make it. Tell him I can't get into popcorn anymore, okay?
Okay.
Big shot at show business, and I'm giving it up for you. The least you can do is give me a smile.
Best picnic.
Great tuna salad.
Thank you.
I mean, great.
I don't know about the deviled eggs there. I just can make them like my mom makes them.
Well, you know, they were good. You ought to cook for the Navy.
And then we wouldn't have met.
We would have met. I mean, you're so incredible.
And you're amazing.
Truly amazing.
You ought to go inside.
Mom, know where you are? It's okay?
I told her I was with a friend. Billy, I just want to be near you. I don't care if anything happens or if we do anything. I just want to be near you. took the data you gave me from the safety inspector's report. Metal fatigue, stress compression, safety systems, and I put it through the weather computer. That hurricane had winds up to 150 knots, so I set the computer to force 10 double plus, which is the strongest hurricane ever recorded in the world. And it came out exactly as your safety inspector said. The park held up. It's completely safe from any normal shock.
Well, what about something abnormal? You know, like that freak current you were talking about? What's that all about?
I don't know. Can't see it from the surface, but it's there.
You think it could be affecting the rides at the park? Cause that sandcastle to disappear?
Then I'm a scientist, but there are things that science can't explain. Every 100,000 years or so, reality does a flip. Meteors fall to Earth, asteroids slip out of their normal patterns. The sun rise tomorrow just because it always has.
I'm beginning to think we're in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle.
Hey, you guys, my chocolate cake's ready.
Be right there.
We'll talk more about this later, huh? Good, huh?
Dad, can Papa make scrambled eggs?
Oh, I guess so. What?
I'm getting very tired of frozen waffles, Dad.
I don't get what are you talking about, honey?
I'm losing the thread of this conversation.
Are you going to marry my dad?
Hi, where are the rest of the gang?
Oh, they're upstairs watching the tube. Where else? Hey, I had a really good time today, Dad.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, do you like her?
Like who?
Come on, Dad.
Yeah, I like her.
No, I mean, well, like her.
Jess, why don't you go up and help the guys watch
She
television?
likes you.
Where'd you get all that information?
Women know.
Oh. Suddenly you're a woman, huh? I guess you heard that.
Hey! Happy 4th of July!
I was wondering when you'd get out of bed. It's nearly 9 a.m.
So it is. What are you doing up here?
I'll tell you. I'm in New York at the Four Seasons having dinner with the chairman of Paradise City. And what do you think's running through my mind? The foie gras avec truffe? The Corton Charlemagne 66? Not even the stock options we're going to make out of this deal. No, that's too logical. I'm thinking about my pal who's still worrying down here that this entire place is going to fall into the ocean, even though we just got a brand new clearance. So I excuse myself, take the red eye up here, and I'm walking up and down a roller coaster at 8:30 in the morning because I want to make my partner happy.
Now who's worried about a bicycle chain at 8:30 in the morning?
All right. But I'll tell you, I've been all over the park, every inch of this coaster, and it's perfect, Sam.
Well, I don't happen to agree with you, Tom. Now, look, I told you about those sonar maps that Paula Williams from the Navy Weather showed me. That hurricane left some kind of a residual effect. There's a crazy current running underneath the shoreline.
Conjecture.
I'm closing the park.
Sam, maybe a tidal wave will hit New York. Maybe the Ugandan army will invade Virginia Beach. It's safe, Sam. And in a few hours, the gates are going to be open and thousands of people are going to come to the biggest party in the world, Sam, and nothing's going to stop it.
We can't take that chance, Tom. Now, I don't care if it's 1,000 to 1 odds. We can't take it. We got to close down this park.
Stay here. I want to show you something.
Where you going?
Just stay.
Tom, what are you doing?
Taking a ride.
What's that prove? You run this ride over 500 times a day. That doesn't prove a thing. Hope you enjoy the ride. You're wasting your time.
The limit says 30 miles an hour. It's at 50. I'm taking it all the way.
Are you out of your mind? Coaster's over 50 years old. It's not built for that kind of speed.
I got my life in this car. You ain't sharing and the kids. What do I have? Just Paradise City. If it goes, I go. I might as well find out now, my friend. Get out of that car.
Fool thing to do, Tom.
Maybe, but I'm still here. And this ride is safe, Sam, and so is the park, and so is Paradise City. And nothing's gonna stop us now, partner. Whoa! Whoa!
I love you.
Hello?
This is Herman. We got a problem with the popcorn.
Well, I told Mr. Jackson I wasn't coming in today.
I know that, but the machine's broke.
Well, Herman, you've got 6 maintenance men down there. Now, surely one of them's got to be able to fix it.
There's an Armstrong lock on the back panel. Yeah. We can't find the key.
Oh, come on, Herman. Give me a break, will you? I'm trying to work on my term paper.
Now, look, if you got an extra key, you got to bring it on down here. I mean, you don't know what's happening here. I mean, people all over the place are screaming for popcorn. And pretty soon they're going to start turning mean. 3 guesses what race they're going to take it out on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll bring it right down. Okay, bye-bye.
Sam, come on, you look like you lost your last buck. You didn't, you know. You're looking at your first million.
I'll be glad when this day is over, Tom.
Sam, come on, relax, enjoy it. You're looking at the future. The future.
Hi.
How are you, Paula?
I'm fine. Sam, I'd like to meet my boss, Commander Harry McNeil. This is Sam Jackson.
Commander?
Paula's been telling me all about this park you got here. I figured I might as well come down, see what's the big attraction.
Well, we got a very nice fun house right down there.
Sure. I can see that's the big attraction. Take care of her, you hear? She's still the best man I got.
I'll do my best.
You know, if we keep hanging out, people are going to start asking embarrassing questions.
It looks that way, doesn't it?
Does it bother you?
Not at all.
Could we go get an ice cream?
I think so.
Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me.
Here's your key, Herman.
Oh, well, you don't need it now. I mean, it's open.
Oh, terrific. You mean telling you brought me all the way down here for nothing?
Well, no. It's good that you're here. See, at the rate this guy is going, it's not going to be ready until next July 4th.
Let me take a look at it. Sheila had to run out. Back for lunch. Love, Phil.
Okay, what ride do you want to get sick on first?
No, I don't know. How about the Ferris wheel?
Okay.
Okay?
Got an emergency.
What's that?
One of the beauty contest judges is sick. I think he had a heart attack checking out one of the contestants. They want you to fill in.
Oh, this is my day.
Oh, this is a good story. You guys rehearsed this?
Yeah, this timing's lousy. Get somebody else, huh, Herman?
Can't. You're the main man. Come on, they start in half a minute.
Would you like to see the loveliest ladies in Norfolk?
No. I think I'd have a heart attack watching you watch them. You go right ahead. I'll just hang out.
Excuse me. Hello? Anybody home? Can I please have some popcorn?
Lady, please. I'm trying to fix this machine.
How much machine do you need for one bag of popcorn? Too much.
It's free. Goodwill.
No butter?
holding my hand. I'm really afraid of heights.
No, we gotta climb down. We gotta climb down. Okay. He's coming. He's got a rope, don't you? Stay.
Just stay calm. I'll get you down. You'll be all right. Don't stand up, Paula! Now listen to me. You gotta slide down slowly so I can grab you.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't do it.
You can do it. Look at me, damn it. Easy now. Not easy. Slide down on your side.
Let me. Please, I know it's gonna break.
No, it's not.
car. I'm coming.
Almost there.
Put this around you. It's gonna be all right. Easy does it. I've got you, don't worry.
Don't let go of me.
Come on. It's okay.
Take care of her.
Jackson, it's Mr. Flood.
Tom?
Yes.
Sheila. Honey? You all right?
Billy! Oh, my hat! Oh, my hat!
How's the arm?
It's okay, it's fine.
I saw the police reports. Underneath all that noise, he was one hell of a guy.
Sorry about Tom.
I should have closed that park down. I knew something was wrong. I felt it. I should have closed it down.
You couldn't have done anything. Tom was right. The park was safe. It was nature, Sam. It was an act of God. The hurricane, the freak current, it was all those things converging at one time. It was a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. And it happened.
My father built this park in 1906. He and my mom used to bring me when I was a kid. I had an idea I'd leave it to my kids one day. Doesn't last, does it?
We will.